Greetings and welcome, fellow Shadow Leaders, to a new Let's Play series of Shadow Empire. I did say I would be back with this. Now that some time has passed, it has been released on Steam, and there's been some fairly major tweaks to the gameplay overall. I think it's time to revisit this properly. Because aside from everything else that has been changed about the game, it now actually has the capability of air forces. Which, kind of novel. Not sure how much of an importance they will play in the coming series, but we will see, because I will allow for them. Let's start a new game. Now, I do realize that in the last series I may have given the impression that it may have been somewhat easy to play this game. So deliberately I'm gonna give myself at least somewhat of a challenge. And of course you would pick a dangerous planet for that. Because otherwise it wouldn't really be a challenge now, would it? Now we will be playing on a normal large-sized planet for this one. So the game may stretch out a bit longer. I don't know for certain. That's part where the randomness comes in. And we're gonna be playing on a Cerberus class world. What? I will put on severe violence, leave the rest of it off. We don't need to play around with anything else. So Cerberus class. Probably a young world, full of lava and volcanoes. The atmosphere probably will not be breathable, and will likely have a shortage of water. Let us continue. Now, I will do detailed planet generation, and I have the fog of war to be complete after colonization. One human player, of course. We'll start with a single city-state. In order to speed things up, though, I will start with a single army. I will leave this all on again, and I will start on tech level 4 with air forces enabled. I'll keep development speed at normal. There's no need for it to be slower. On hard, I'll give the AI more time to think. That will not show up to you, because of course I will pause between turns. But it should make the AI slightly tougher to deal with, because they will think more on what they do. And there's also game variants where you can disable epochs and make logistics easier. Will not be playing around with any of that. Also, I do have a single mod running that will help me identify terrain a little bit more easily. It will not affect any other gameplay. Alright, so let's start with our planet, which is almost the same distance from Earth. It spins a little bit faster. It's almost as heavy as Earth, and quite hot. It's only 1.5 billion years old. I think I'm actually alright with this one. Though at the moment we can see that the planet is just a big featureless desert. Nothing on it. And let's continue. Right, a desert planet without surface water. The planet will have an Earth-comparable atmosphere, which is important if you want planes. The highest mountains on this planet stand tall at 3.5 kilometers. The planet is still geologically active. Well, I would expect it to. 12% mountains, 88% plains. This is a very hot planet. I will accept this. There is no alien biology on this planet. It is completely lifeless. The atmospheric human hazard is insidious. Well, I would expect that, because there's no air, really. Just a lot of nitrogen. A little bit of CO2. That may be useful. We can maybe turn that into fuel, because of course Since there's no beasties on this world, there will also not be much fuel, if at all. Now, because of the tech level I set, we should have access to some of the basic things within our spawn area. But yeah, it looks like it's mostly desert. Yeah, a lot of desert. And a lot of empty plains over here with some mountain ranges spattered in between. Well, depending on where you spawn, you're actually quite safe from whatever enemy you have. I think I'm fine with this. I'm not too worried about any of this. Alright, colonization. Let's see, 24 zones. No agriculture, of course. Mining economy and service economy. Good amount of people. And so you've got a good amount of things happening here. So we might have a couple of good ruins and relics to find. The apocalypse. Alright, so liquid shortages. Been a nuke. You still got over 2.5 million people left. Partially raiders or scavengers. No farmers, obviously. More nuclear weapons. Got raiders. The I don't know how many people are how many things are left. Right, 6 major regimes, 42 minor regimes. Oof. Alright. Well, could be fun. Let's see where we start. Now that we are at this phase, we obviously do not see what's left of this world. Not completely hostile to life. Right, well, let's start. See where we end up. Right. Now, what kind of regime would I like to be? Something menacing, perhaps. Something powerful. Well, the regime I played last time was, I believe, a scientific democracy or something like that. Which is generally a very easy thing to play in the right circumstances. I mean, it does you no good to play diplomatically if nobody wants to be your friend. Which on this planet I'm pretty sure nobody will be my friend. But we'll see. So, for this one, I'm thinking something autocratic, focused on monetary pursuits, but everyone will love me. So we will be a marketing company, I think. So the name of our regime will be... Alright, that'll do. It's too long there. That doesn't matter. And we are, of course, the director. Yeah, I changed the capture method, so I will now actually be able to see the colors. And that's the wrong... this one. That'll do. Alright, let's get this set up. We want commerce. We want heart. And we want autocracy. This is so weird. Alright, well, 3 decisions, a lot of reports. Previous director is now buried. Yay. That's not too bad. Nice cards. But a cult. We are strong, but caring. I'll take that. Zone decisions. We'll hold off on that. Alright, so we are definitely at the south pole of the planet. Oh, whoops. Zooming in, still a bit finicky. Alright, so we do start with a regular complement of militia troops, obviously, as well as an army. A regular group of grunts, light infantry, battalion, brigade. So, our city of gold has got some people on it. We have some free folk that might be willing to come and join us. Assets go, we have a truck station and recycling center already owned by the government, as well as a agrodome. We might not have enough people working it, but we can't really change anything about that. We also have a metal mine and ice mine already available. So let's hide the units. We have a rare metal deposit that is okay. And we got a couple of things. Now the little symbols here, see, that's the mod, that's not standard in game, just in case you're wondering. Just like with the ruins. I mean, I don't have the most feature-rich terrain to show you here, because it will also show you forests and all that, and such. And it also changes the art a little bit for crevasses and so on, but I didn't see any on the big map, so I'm not sure we have any of that. We currently have non-aligned forces around us. For the most part, we have a major regime next to us that actually wants to be friendly. Neat. Well, it's nice to have friends. Victory overview. We are 5th. And our friend is 3rd, so, you know, it could be useful to have a friend. But for the moment I'm not seeing anything. No, Bannerhold here is a minor regime, so you might want to go and investigate that. But I don't have any covert ops, I just have all of this. Gladiators might be nice, but not gonna waste my points on that. So, let us have a look at our units. I want to see, are any of them good? Alright, so my planes are okay. My flak gun is terrible, that needs to be redesigned. My grunts are fine, my cycling guns are awful. My hauler is awful, the rover is okay, and the anti-tank gun could be better. The artillery is excellent, and my light tank is also okay. So let's just have a look at what it says my planet can handle. Alright, so level 4. I thought it was only level 3, but... oh, it says trace rainfall. Well, there's no oxygen here, so yeah. It's perfect for Terran plants. Alright. Pretty sure that doesn't help me because most of this planet is way too hot. At 42. We are at the South Pole, so it doesn't get any colder. Even if we could plant something, it probably wouldn't really do anything. we are in the middle of winter, so it will only get hotter. So yeah, we're not gonna be bothering with that too much. Anyway, I was looking at my units. Right, well, at the present I don't see any major need for big problems. As far as organizations go, let's have a look at our leaders. Right, commander of our first SHQ is Cap 2, that's fine. Got some high command skill, but overall not the greatest. Got an advisor that's Cap 1, only good at trade. Our secretary is Cap 5. You are so wasted in your position. I mean, you've got a lot of ambition. And you're quite heroic, so I really want to keep you away from the front line because you would try to fight yourself. But yeah, you would be an excellent high command person. Just excellent. I may have to switch that over, but I can't do it right now because I just don't have the points for it. Right, you're also quite good. You're kitted out for a little bit of frontline combat, but your skill is in covert ops and diplomacy, so I could see you doing either role. You're not really the right skills for that, but right, you are Cap 3. Decent enough skills. And the commander of the 1st Infantry Brigade is terrible. He does not have what it needs, but... Alright, and then the leader, Governor of Gold. Not great, not great. Alright, well, I think I want the Interior Council then. And ask me later for an upgrade, because we don't have the political points anymore. Right. We also start with the Independent Artillery Battalion. Part of our army, so I'll just change the HQ to the infantry. Let us start exploring. I'll leave you over here. Right, so our planes are quite good actually. I need to check the statistics for a moment. Right, we need to have heavy plus propellers and jets because we have quite a dense atmosphere and quite a lot of gravity. Heavy elements are high, so I'm expecting plenty of atomics. Alright, so could open the design log, but it will not tell me quite what I want to know. What does it say here? The range is what, 4 hexes? That's barely anything. Can't even make it out of the zone, really.
Birds are in the sky.
Ooh, neat. We're next to a sea. Right. Well, since I don't know what the miner is all about, let's go and get our troops up there and sort it out. And what about the other model? Alright, very heavy propeller engine. Got a range of 4 hexes, that's also barely anything. Probably fine for a fighter craft, but that really won't help us. Yeah. They don't really have anywhere near enough fuel. Right. But I think that will do for the first turn, so see you in a moment. Alright, round 2. Let's go. Don't want to kill anyone off just yet. Just keep pushing forward a bit across lava rivers. Alright, just non-aligned forces over here, so may get pushed from there, but unless I've got some code ops, I can't really do anything. Alright, so I do have some militia members. We are low on credits. Alright, Free Rogue wish to join us at that coordinate number. So, where is that? And that's quite a distance away. I'll say yes.
Roger that.
And I'll allow this. Now, would you be good for interior? Interior requires mostly intelligence. You're not skilled in it. I kinda want to save you for something else. Let's give Junior here a try. Are you any good? Not really. Right, you can be the interior director. Right, I don't need tariffs at the moment, so I'll just file that down. And let's get the interior policies to 30. 35 probably. Because we do need some taxation costs, because otherwise we'll be running out of money.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
No, we will not.
Roger that.
Alright, well that settles that question then. And they are gonna run out of food soon. I have some industrial points, so let's get our roads over there. See if we can connect up. I was not looking for a fight quite this early on, but you know, sometimes the fight comes to you.
Birds are in the sky.
Yeah, that's pretty much the range we have. I mean, they do have some guns. Technology-wise, we have pretty much everything except for these two techs and the RPG for some reason. Models-wise, we still have a lot of things to uncover, but of course that will not happen until we hit the right levels of design. Let's get the gladiators. Right, so what, you don't like me for reasons? Yeah, the moment I get a chance to replace you, I will, I think. But right now I just don't have the manpower to do anything of the sort. Can I construct anything? Let's see. Some solar panels wouldn't go amiss, but I don't have the machines. We also have industry, that's good. Let's get the high command. I kinda need... I need some machines. Can I sell anything? Nothing is much worth. Let's sell some rare earth metals. That'll tide me over for the moment. Auto may become more valuable over time. Where is the water mine actually? That's over there. Right. That's not a very big water mine. May have to build some wind traps at some point if that keeps up. Since we do know there's some moisture in the air. Let's see. That's rain. I mean, we do know there's rain, but I don't see any on the map. Nothing obvious, at least. Right. Well, let's just continue on. See you in a moment. Alright, round 3. Alright. Finally a spy. Yes, I'm aware that they have low supply. It's neither my fault nor my problem, really. They will survive one more turn. I'm entirely sure. Did they push in on that? No. Right, let's send a spy out here.
Roger that.
Darn. Right, well, nothing further but to move forward. Right. Authorized students are not great at taking on mountains. Well, seeing as I've no further use for you, I'm gonna scrap you.
Roger that.
I would scrap you, but you're fine for defense. Other than that, I'll just leave everything as is. No, we will not interfere with Lumavia. It's business.
Roger that.
On our point, we want to get commerce up and autocracy, so let's not bother with any of that nonsense. Who needs democracy? Credits are going back. Negative cash flow. Don't think got any cards to raise my taxes. Well, as long as we are busy, I kind of would like to have some input into zone operations. I will allow emergency food. Not that you're hungry, but you know. And let's change the zone name to can't type today. And also start with the colonists, because we might want some. And for now, I'll forbid you to buy pops with free folk.
Affirmative.
That should give my city the ability to purchase more buildings. Right now they only have these things. And they're currently working on some light industry, and I kind of would like them to focus on that. But in any case, that'll do for this first episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.